Big Ten country. Mm-hmm. The Ohio State Buckeyes are hosting the Oregon Ducks.
Yes.
This is the biggest rank versus rank matchup we have in the country for the week. Ohio State is a premium program with a brand that is second to Alabama, probably nationwide.
It's up there. I mean, you put it on line with Clemson for sure, but even Clemson Clemson's new. Ohio State's been the top of mind forever, pretty much.
That's it. Clemson's new money.
Yeah.
Ohio State's old money.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Neither one of these teams really impressed me in week 1 at all.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I think Ohio State maybe a little bit more than Oregon. I mean, Oregon.
Oh yeah, Ohio State obviously more than Oregon. They played a better opponent, and they did. I guess what they were supposed to do. I kind of thought they looked flat. They didn't look scary.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think you look at C.J. Stroud, right, for Ohio State. His first half of college football play ever. He was bad. He was 8 of 14 for 58 yards and an interception. Got into halftime. Ryan Day settled him down. Came out in the second half, 5 of 8, 236 yards, 4 touchdowns. Completely different quarterback. So a whole other week of preparation for him. You got those first game jitters out. Yes, you've got a very, very talented Oregon team coming into town. You've also got 105,000 screaming people wearing scarlet and red and wearing poisonous nuts around their neck.
So here's my issue. You're right. This kid looked completely different in the second half than the first half. That is credit to him. It's also credit to Ryan Day in being able to make in-game adjustments. My problem, my issue, and my fear with this is that Minnesota team, we didn't think a lot of offensively.
No.
And they seem to have no problems moving the football, running the football, throwing it when they had to. I'm used to Ohio State's defense being much better than this.
Yeah, that's a misnomer. Ohio State's defense is not as good as it has been in years past, especially their pass defense. I mean, Tanner Morgan was able to, and they were missing 2 corners against Minnesota. So their already thin pass defense was even thinner.
Yeah.
When Ibrahim got hurt.
That's right.
And everything changed. Minnesota couldn't run the ball anymore. Then Ohio State was able to sell out against the pass. They started pulling away. Minnesota had to get away from the run because they needed to try to come back. So when Ohio State made Minnesota one-dimensional, then I think things seemed to kind of click in a little bit more. Even then, Tanner Morgan looked pretty good.
Yeah, he looked fine. Listen, we got the Oregon Ducks coming in. You want to talk about a team that I think is pretty good offensively. Now, they didn't show a lot in week 1. They play and also ran. They barely beat them. A lot of people that think they probably should have lost to them. Yeah. Whatever. They won the game. I think they were holding everything they could back. They've got a first-year starter, Anthony Brow, and he 15 of 24, 172 yards, nothing. Okay, He just did nothing. But I think they're keeping everything in the pocket. Joe Moorhead knows this Ohio State team. He knows this offense. He knows the defense. He's gonna the scheme that they're gonna do. He is the OC at Oregon. I think he's gonna have a little something more for them. They were able to run the ball pretty easily in their game, which tells me they were just running a super vanilla, very base package thing. Scored 3 rushing touchdowns with 3 different guys. I wonder, will they be able to run the ball easily on Ohio State because Minnesota seemed to be able to, or is this a thing where Ohio State's defense is going to struggle? There's going to be a lot of points here. Let me give you the line stats. The line stats are Ohio State's minus 14.5 as of right now when we're doing this game. You are looking at a 63.5 total. Before both of these two teams played, if you gave me a look-ahead number and told me the number was 63.5, I'd have said take it under. After watching both of these teams play, I'm not still taking the under anymore. I've changed my mind. I think I like the over in this play more than any other bet. I don't like a side really. If you make me take a side, I'd probably take the points in Oregon, but I don't love that play. I just like getting more than 2 touchdowns.
Sure. I think a big key is going to be if Kayvon Thibodeau, defensive line for Oregon, if he's able to go. I mean, he is their best defensive lineman.
He's their best player.
Yeah, he's their best player. He got hurt against Fresno. Unclear at this point whether he's going to go or not. And even if he does go, he probably won't be anywhere close to 100%. If he's missing completely, then I'm going to just double down and hammer the over, because if Oregon's not going to be able to rush the passer at all, Stroud can sit back and throw to his multiple NFL wide receivers. I think Ohio State's going to put up some points.
Well, I guess my thought process was I wasn't really worried about him playing, because I kind of think Ohio State's going to score if he's in or not.
Probably, yeah.
And a big reason why, I will tell you one thing Stroud did that lots of other first game starters across the country did not do. He didn't hold the football forever. He was kind of getting it out pretty quickly. He wasn't very accurate, especially in the first half. He couldn't hit anything. Guys were wide open all over the field. He was missing them every which way you can. Figured it out a little bit, calmed down, started processing things a little differently in the second half. I think they were running a different scheme to help him get a little easier throws here and there. But it wasn't a hold the football forever. Many other quarterbacks this weekend got caught holding the football for what seemed like forever.
Right.
I don't know. How do you feel about this game? So you like the over with me? Do you have a side that you like?
I mean, it's at home. I'm definitely leaning towards Ohio State in this one. I don't want to step on my official picks, which coming up later in the show. But I might have a little more for you when it comes time to official picks.